when life hits you hardest, when nothing makes sense, and the only thing you're holding on to is the whisper that God is still working behind the scenes. Faith don't always look like favor. Tommy was down bad. Her lights got cut off on a Wednesday. Phone next. Job laid her off with a sorry and a box. And her baby's school kept calling about late tuition. She sat on the edge of her bed, bare mattress. No sheets, half a bag of chips for dinner, whispering, God, I'm trying. I'm really trying. But this don't feel fair. She ain't have no church hat or holy playlist, just a stretched out hoodie, cracked phone screen, and one scripture stuck in her head from her grandma. If you have faith the size of a mustard seed. Tommy didn't feel holy. She felt hollow, but she whispered anyway. God, I still believe. That was it. Not a sermon, not a shout, just a whisper. But in the spirit, that whisper was a roar. See, what Tommy didn't know was behind the scenes, heaven was already moving. While she cried in silence, God was working in secret. That job that let her go? It created space for a new one, better pay, closer to home. That old landlord that kept threatening eviction? He sold the building to someone who offered her a clean slate and lower rent. And her cousin? The one she hadn't talked to in months. He called out of nowhere and said, Yo, I just felt like you needed something. I'm pulling up. You good? But the miracle didn't start when the phone rang. It started when Tommy had faith with nothing in her hand. Just belief in her chest. That's all God needed. The lesson. Sometimes faith ain't loud. It ain't pretty. It's not you on a mountaintop with gospel music in the background. Sometimes faith is you waking up again, even though life hit you like a truck. You praying when you don't even know what to say. You choosing to believe something's working, even when everything's falling apart. Faith says, I don't see it, but I know it's there. I can't touch it, but I feel Him walking with me. I don't have the blueprint, but I know the builder. Final word. God never said the storm wouldn't come. He said you wouldn't drown in it. He never promised you'd see every step, just that He'd light the path when it's time. So keep holding on, keep whispering, keep walking, because even if all you've got is a mustard seed, that's more than enough for God to grow a miracle.